Today we're welcoming our latest new signing, Billy Sass-Davies, and it's a welcome return for Billy. Billy, you've been here twice before, so Altrincham Football Club is a place that you know quite well.
No, yeah, definitely. I really enjoyed my 2 loan spells here, and then when I heard that there was an opportunity to come back, I jumped at the chance to come back, yeah.
And Phil Parkinson is someone who's been very aware of you throughout your career, and he's sort of tracked you, bringing you here twice, and kept tabs on you all the way through your career, right up to Hartlepool this season.
No, yeah, I think he's a great manager, and spoke to him a lot over the last few weeks, of course, and had some really good chats with him. And yeah, like I said, it was a great opportunity to come back and work under him again.
And you're a Welsh lad, born and bred in Abergele, and live in Abergele now. So, as one Welshman that departs in James Jones, longest serving player over 2 spells with Altrincham Football Club, another one arrives, and I think James is a player that you know quite well.
Yeah, he's a really good player. I played him a few times there, and we used to car share into football as well. And yeah, he's a fantastic player, and wish him all the best wherever he goes next.
And you're an experienced player, 10 years at Crewe Alexandra, including 7 as a professional. Played in League One and League Two.
Yeah.
And fantastic club to be involved with, Crewe Alexandra.
No, it is. Yeah, they bring a lot of young lads through, and they give you a chance quite early. Whether no matter what age you are, they give you a good chance. And yeah, it's a great club to come through in the academy.
And you've had quite a lot of loan spells, starting with Colwyn Bay, which was quite close to home, Leek Town as well. And then you went to FC United, and that's the first time you played against Altrincham back in the National League North days, 2019. It was an important game for Altrincham. We won by 2-1. We were having a little bit of a tricky spell at the time, but it was a good season for us. And as I said, Phil Parkinson was fully aware of you by that stage, but he was clearly saw enough in you in that game to bring you to Altrincham only a month later.
No, yeah, I remember that game. It was I had a really good loan spell at FC United. It was the first real taste of playing in front of a relatively big crowd. No, I really enjoyed it. I remember the game, yeah, and not long after I joined Altrincham, didn't I? So yeah.
Yeah, it was the following month, and you made your debut as a substitute against York City. And York, big club, as we know. It was quite a tough game, pretty even game. You came on, I think, at the end as we reshaped the side, played 3 at the back, under a bit of an onslaught from York, but we fully deserved the win in the end. It was a fantastic goal from Josh Hancock near the end that started off our wonderful run against York City.
Yeah, it was a great win, yeah. Obviously York are a big club, and it was in the old stadium, wasn't it? And yeah, it was a fantastic win and a great goal.
And your other game for Ulti was shortly after that at Telford United. Again, we were going pretty well at the time. We were finishing the season strongly, and we drew 2-2. In fact, James Jones scored a really good goal to get us the equaliser.
Yeah, it was a Tuesday night game, wasn't it? And yeah, it was a tough game, but I remember the goal, and I remember coming on, and we went to the back 3 again then, and saw the game out and got a good 2-2 draw, wasn't it?
So after Alty, a number of loans, you went to Telford United on loan, Ashton United, and then back to Alty. And by this time, we were a National League club in the COVID season. And you made 7 appearances in your spell here. And it was quite a significant time because it was our first season back in the National League. We'd had pretty difficult starts. And your first games for Ulti were lost against Solihull and Aldershot. But then you were involved in big wins against Chesterfield, which was a bit of a sort of iconic win that season, and also a 1-0 win at Boreham Wood. And then your final appearance was in a 1-0 win at Wrexham. So you left us in pretty good shape.
Yeah, it was a good few games to play in, it was. And obviously we got a few good wins towards the end. And yeah, it was a good opportunity to test myself in the league higher, because I hadn't played in the National League before.
So that was your first experience of football at National League level. And the win at Boreham Wood, again, we defended really well. Boreham Wood, one of the top sides at the time, but we won it with a late goal. Bit of a smash and grab, but very very good performance. And remember, Alistair Smith had just joined us at that stage, who's gone on to great things, and of course won promotion with Wimbledon yesterday.
Yeah, Alistair is a great player. Yeah, I watched the game yesterday and I thought he was brilliant in the end yesterday. Yeah. But the Boreham Wood game, yeah, I remember it was travelled on the day, didn't we? And yeah, like you said, it was a bit of a smash and grab, but we'll take him.
Crew have recalled you. Probably not ideal from our perspective, but Crew have recalled you, and you've gone back there. And since then, you established yourself in the Crew team, in and out of the Crew team, the first team, and then a number of loans at National League clubs. And you've established yourself as a National League player with significant spells at Yeovil and Boreham Wood, and also a short spell at Woking. So great clubs to be involved with.
No, yeah, definitely. They're all clubs that at a time were obviously not at Boreham Wood last year, but Yeovil and Woking, we were towards the top end, and yeah, really enjoyed the experiences there, and yeah, really good clubs to be at.
What do you think happened at Boreham Wood? Because they'd done so well the season before. I think they got to the playoffs the season before, and I don't think it was obvious early in the season that they were struggling that badly. But I think everyone was really surprised to see them struggling so badly and eventually going down. It was a game against Ebbsfleet, wasn't it? The last game of the season. What do you think happened there? That a team that had been so strong in the National League for so long, all of a sudden just had a difficult season.
Yeah, it was a difficult season because we had some really good players with a good manager, and it was a surprise that we were down there. And I don't know whether we were just maybe low on confidence or whatnot. We started to pick up towards the end of the season, but in the end, it just wasn't quite enough.
And of course, Boreham Wood is a team that you're going to be playing against next season because they've bounced back straight away and they've done really well. It's good to see Luke Garrard go back there. And from what I've seen in the playoffs, they play a little bit more football. They were a very direct side, certainly when you were there.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, I watched a bit of them in the playoffs and I was really impressed by the way they moved the ball, and obviously changed a hell of a lot. But they've got a great pitch there and it allows them to play some good football.
Yeah, possibly the best surface in the National League, with the support, of course, that they get from Arsenal Football Club. Last season, big change for you, a season up in the northeast in the wilds of Hartlepool United, and a big club again. It didn't work out for Darren Sarr. Why do you think that was?
I'm not too sure, to be honest. The first 5 games, we obviously were right up there, and then we just had a spell where we couldn't score, creating plenty of chances, but couldn't score. And then, and it's obviously a big club, and we just weren't winning at the time.
And in the 2 games against Altrincham, it was 1-1 at Alty, game in which you played in, and we won. Again, a little bit of a smash and grab. I think it was there wasn't too much in the game up at Hartlepool on a Tuesday night. But Hartlepool, Manny Desiroufe, they've got one of the top strikers in the league. They've got plenty of good players. But it's clearly a club that's going through quite a transition at the moment, and it's not good to see such difficult times for them.
No, it isn't. And it really is a fantastic club with some fantastic people there. And it's a shame what's happening there at the moment, but hopefully it all gets sorted out soon because, like I said, it's a fantastic club.
Yeah, great stadium, and it's a bit of a bear pit to go to as the opposition. I think we've been there 3 times now. It's a great place to go, but a difficult place for any opponent.
No, it is. Yeah, I played there a few times as well, and it is a bit of an intimidating club, isn't it? And they have a great set of fans who make a lot of noise, and yeah, like I said, I hope they get sorted soon.
And you've had an international career as well, playing for Wales under-19 and Wales under-21, and you played with Eddie Jones, who also was capped for Wales. What sort of experience was that for you?
Oh, brilliant! It was a great experience. We travelled all over the world, playing different teams and some really top players, and I really enjoyed it. 12
caps in total, and you got an international goal. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it was against Bulgaria for the 21s, and it was from a set piece and a header. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah.
Now you're clearly a big lad, but you like to play football as well.
No, yeah, coming through a career, you need to play football. Yeah, so when I heard the interest from Ulti, I thought it really suited me because they do pass the ball, and yeah, it's something I think I can really suits me well.
And I think watching your career develop right through from the first time we came across you at FC United through your 2 loan spells and watching you develop at Crewe and at other National League clubs, I think a lot of Ulti fans have probably always had the feeling that this guy's going to end up at Ulti at some point. Did you have that feeling?
Maybe, yeah. It's like I said, I really enjoyed my 2 loan spells, and obviously it's close to home. Yeah, I wouldn't see why not. Yeah.
And who do you know of the current playing squad?
No one. Obviously, I knew Eddie Jones and James Jones. But other than that, I don't think I've come across anyone.
Just the Jones brothers. Okay, so what do you think we can expect from Billy Sass-Davies this season?
Well, hopefully clean sheets. Yeah, I think I'm good in both boxes, and hopefully, start playing football and we win some games.
Yeah, certainly winning headers and being aerially dominant in both boxes is something that Phil Parkinson and Neil Sauville have focused on in the last couple of seasons. You scored 4 goals at Boreham Wood. That's probably your best goal return at any club. Do you think that was helped by the style of football that they were playing at the time?
Maybe, yeah, but I also think it was like consistently playing. I don't think you can match that in training, getting away from your man set pieces, but no, I think consistently playing really helped that, and attacking plenty of corners.
Now, you're 25 years old, you're still relatively young, but you've got a lot of experience behind you. You've played at a lot of levels: Northern Premier League, National League North, National League, League 2, League 1. What's the big difference as you progress through the leagues?
I'd say there aren't too much difference in terms of standard. I just think physically it's a bit tougher towards the top, but towards in League 2 and League 1. But no, there are a lot of tough games in National League that I found more tougher in this league than I did in League 1 and League 2. So yeah, it's a tough league, but one I'm ready for. Yeah.
Okay, right. Well, Billy Sass-Davies, welcome to Altrincham Football Club. You're finally an Altrincham Football Club contracted player, which is great to see after your 2 successful loan spells here. And all the best for the coming season.
Yeah, thank you.